Yeah, so I said I'd make a video about this, um, and my rant videos, and so I am. I was talking about on my Instagram stories. I was talking about the divide between men and women, and I'm really just doing like a bi-gendered. I'm just thinking and talking about a bi-gendered agenda here. So I was talking about the divide between men and women, and how culture basically divides men and women. And I was saying, how are men and women supposed to understand and respect each other when they live such vastly different lives, or such vast and different lives? How are they supposed to like share things in common? Like, of course they have things in common, but when like the core of their lifestyles are so different, how are they supposed to see each other as equals as easily when men are supposed to be um, typically, rugged and strong and, tough and be able to take anything, no emotions, and, you know, and women are supposed to be like soft, sexy, more cute, more pretty, makeup, hair done, nails done. And I'm just thinking like I see some of the stuff women post on like all kinds of different social media, and I just I can't connect with so much of it because I don't know, I'm such like a dude. I mean, I don't I don't get my nails done. I don't get my eyebrows done. I mean, I know dudes, there are lots of dudes out there who like to like get good haircuts and stuff. But like how many dudes like get their hair done, like get their nails all polished and nice? I mean, like straight cis dudes. Like I'm talking about like straight, like typical masculine straight guys. The kind of guys who are supposed to be dating these women that they can't identify with at all. It just, guys are supposed to love sports. They're supposed to be tough. They're supposed to work like automated jobs and stuff, like work with cars, or do something strong and manly. And women are supposed to be like assistants. They can't be like the CEOs. They're supposed to be the assistants. They're supposed to be like the nurses. But that's not even it. That's not even exactly what I'm saying. More of what I'm trying to say is like the lifestyles of men and women are so vastly different, where women feel the need, like so many women I know, they won't even go outside unless they put on makeup. They won't even take a picture unless they put on makeup. And so many of the dudes I know just wouldn't care. Like, you just wake up and then like maybe you like try to get your hair to look a little like feisty or something. You just like mess with it in the mirror a little bit. But then what else are you gonna do? Like, what else do dudes do? Like, they don't like have to do all this other stuff. They don't even feel the need to have to do all this other stuff. Um, so like when men and women are so like divided just by their lifestyles, like, how are they supposed to see each other's equals? Like, how many women even see men as an equal when it comes to this? Like, how many women like look at like dude lifestyles and are like, yeah, that's like the same for me? Like, because I mean, I really can't identify with so much like chick stuff. Like, how am I supposed to? I mean, even the musical choices can be different a lot of the time. Like even movie choices, like romance movies and scary movies. Like who am I gonna watch like a martial arts movie with? Like an old school like just another dude, right? I'm not gonna watch it with some like makeup beauty pageant, you know, drama queen. They aren't gonna watch like a martial arts movie with me. But that's what I'm saying. Is like I know it's not like, you know, it's not exactly like this. It's not exactly black and white. Like, you know, women only do this or men only do this. But it's definitely to the point where there's just so many things like guys and women just wouldn't do together unless women will go to the other side, unless a woman watches sports with her man or something, like, because you're never going to get a man who's going to go out and get, very rarely, not never, but it's going to be super rare. You're not going to get a man who's like going to be in the bathroom doing like makeup with his woman, like trying to get ready, taking an hour, 2 hours just to get ready for something, you know, packing heavy. You know, you're not going to be able to go out and do all those, you know, treatments to get waxed and get your hair right. And like, how often are you going to do that with your boyfriend or your husband? Like, how often are you going to, like, I mean, maybe they'll take you and maybe they'll sit around on their phone, but usually you go out and do it with some girlfriends or alone, right? Like, that's just one of the things you can never share. And it's like, it's just such a divide in the culture, just in the lifestyles. And so I was also saying how athlete relationships are more likely, I think would be more likely to, they'd see each other as equals more often, right? Because they see how hard that each of them push, you know, how hard they work at weightlifting, at sports, at trying to better themselves. But if you think about it, even that is considered more manly, to get swole and buff and stuff, and to push yourself and like self-improvement and stuff. Even that's considered like more of a manly thing to do. I mean, it's just men's basketball, men's soccer, men's baseball, men's football. I mean, I don't even have to say men's. I could just say football, soccer, baseball, basketball, and you'd think of men. Now, if I say Olympics, you'll probably think of a lot of women as well as men. So that's good. And that's like what I'm talking about. But now that I think about it, I'm also worried that maybe because men are so competitive, they might not see each other as equals as much. Men might not see women as much of an equal as a woman might see a man because of the competitive nature. So, I don't know. But the main point is just, I'm just trying to point out how are men supposed to see women as equal? How are even women supposed to see men as equal? How are people supposed to see other people as equal when there's these huge divides and and stuff. And you know, I want to attribute it to like business, advertising, because when it comes down to it, like the better you look, the more money you've spent, because you have to, and women's lifestyles are way more expensive than men's, I would say, at least when it comes to like physical appearance. Because men don't have to invest nearly as much in products to make themselves look better, to cover up any blemishes. You know, men, I don't personally know any man who's ever admitted to even putting on their own makeup at all. Any straight man, I'm sorry, any straight man oh boy, any typical man, I just don't know any who you know would say that I can't go out unless I got makeup on, let alone, you know, I've got to put makeup on at all. I don't even know any straight men who would say, you know, I'm going out to a big event like a party or something, so I better put on some makeup, or I gotta put on some makeup first. And just like I ended in my story before, I'm gonna end by saying it's weird that the further we get from, or the closer we get to a more natural state, like the more ugly we are considered. It's like if we were to just exist as if we were to just exist, and like if it's not part of the culture of the modern society, then it's ugly. It's just so weird to me.